Hello, kindergarten families. And I just want to start by saying thank you so much for those of you that have filled out our survey and filled them out with honesty. It's really refreshing to see so much positive feedback, and it's also good to hear helpful feedback so we know how we can better assist you during this virtual and online journey that we're on together. Keep in mind this is new to us as well, so we are by no means any experts. We are just trying our best to, deliver the information and lessons and everything in the most appropriate and easy and smooth ways as possible. I don't know if that sentence sounded grammatically correct, but we're just trying to make the best out of the situation, basically. One of the comments that we noticed in the survey was just parents saying that it's very challenging, that the lessons, when you click onto other links, it takes you to other places, and it's just very distracting for the children. Unfortunately, we don't think there's just any way we could put it all on one app. We're not app creators, and even if we were, our district is mandating certain apps for us to use, so we really have no control over that. Putting all the lesson plans together and making those clickable links we thought would be really helpful, but we can also understand how it is a lot of screen toggling and whatnot. So I'm going to try to show you a solution, hopefully, to that. First, we're going to start by clicking on Google Classroom, and it's going to load it into my Google Classroom since it's on my iPad. I'm going to click Mrs. Weber's kindergarten, since that's my classroom. I'm going to go to the lesson plans. Let's see, sorry, I have apparently posted a lot. So I'm going to click on my lesson plans. There we go. And as you can see, we have the school buses in the calendar here. So I'm going to click on today's, and it takes me right to the assignment. Now let's pretend I'm starting the day, and I'm going to click on the check-in, and it should take me right to the form. And so once you have filled this out, obviously, like, your child can't really fill this out independently, but hopefully you're able to do this with them. It's not too many questions. And once they're done with that, I would encourage teaching your child about the home button, and that is literally the only button on the iPad. And if they press that twice, 1, 2, it should take you to this screen. Then show your child that they can click back into the classroom, and next we click the Go Noodle. And here, see, it brings up the linked video for today. And once again, once they are done with that, show them, okay, now click the button again. 1, 2, click back on Classroom. Now we play the song. It takes you to YouTube. I know kids love YouTube, so it's probably important that you are supervising them on YouTube and making sure they're only watching what's linked in our lesson plans. I wish there was a better way to do that. Unfortunately, when I was trying to put videos into the drive, we were having lots of issues with playing them, and YouTube, since it is a video platform, is right now the best option we have. But again, double click, go back to the assignments. Live, we know how to get to that from our Google Meet, or from our Google Classroom, so I'm going to click on the kissing hand. And we believe, that if you just show your child how to use that the double click on the home button, as well as telling them, like, anytime they see these blue underlined words, that's what they need to be clicking on, they'll eventually get the hang of it. I know that some of us were saying, oh, they can't do this independently, and it's very difficult and challenging when I'm trying to work. We totally get that. We are trying to be as flexible as possible, and you can complete things in the time that works best for you, whether it's within school hours or not. The things that are recommended to be completed during school hours would be the live meetings, the Epic app, just because it has limited hours on it. But anything else you complete when it's best for you and your family. But yes, just train your kids to get into the habit of clicking that button twice. clicking on the blue underlined words. Realistically, if they were in the classroom, I mean, there's nothing that they're really doing independently. We are constantly giving directions. We are constantly assisting them with things. So I understand your frustration with having to do that at home, but let's keep in mind that they are 4, 5, or 6 years old. So they're not entirely independent, especially since this is their first school experience for most of them. But if you can show them how to use the double click on the home button and the blue links, I think they'll be able to get a majority of their work done independently. And again, this was our first week, so it's gonna take time, it's gonna take practice, just like everything does. You know, we don't just automatically know how to do something right away, whether we're a child or an adult. Everything takes practice and time, so we just have to continue to be patient. We will get through this together. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. So just show them how to use the button, click on the blue underlined words, and we should be good. See, and then when they're done, double click, back to the lesson. I mean, hopefully this will be helpful. And then on the side, you can see it shows what apps they're using, so they can listen to this. Oops. I should have, interesting. That one might have been confusing. But then it'll tell them, okay, here's the Clever app. Sorry, it's reloading. And if that's the case, if it reloads, because sometimes it will, I'm sure, we can go to classwork and just try to show them where it is, lesson plans, or even if they need to get your help for this one. I mean, we are, again, 4, 5, and 6. So, yeah, and then click the bus and go back to the calendar. I hope this can make things a little bit easier, again, a little more smooth. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your flexibility. We got this. We can do this, okay? Thanks. Bye.